Good morning. It's Bev Shipley, your Member of Parliament once again, and just doing a little quick update for you. It's been an interesting week, and as you know, the Conservative Party has been moving forward, trying to, as much as we can, with some changes in our justice bills. Bills that will actually work to protect the victims and take away some of the concern that people in our opposition have for the criminals. I think, and I believe, and I know the residents that I talk to in Lambton, Kent, Middlesex, is that they get really concerned. The victim gets forgot while the criminal is put in and all the attention gets on how we're going to better treat the criminal. So there's been two or three interesting bills that have come forward this week. The first one is Bill C-343, a private member's bill that came forward by the opposition. I find this one extraordinary that actually the opposition parties would support this. If you have a young person that has broke into your house and they are robbing your house, and in the meantime, while they are escaping, they injure themselves. This bill says that the parents now can apply for employment insurance for up to a year to stay home to look after that child, which really tries to, in my mind, I guess they're saying they want to make robbery a legitimate profession. Obviously, we don't support that. We're more concerned about the victims than we are about the criminals. All opposition parties supported that directive. The next one is Bill C-59. It's a bill that actually accelerates parole for white-collar criminals. Right now, that we are trying to tighten it up, that they actually have to stay in prison longer. Right now, they get a term of sentence. At 1/6 that time, they can apply for parole. And in most cases, it's white-collar crime, where, as you read in the paper, there's all kinds of incidents where they've actually taken the life savings of an older couple or of a couple that are getting close to retirement. They walk away with all the money. The couple that have lost everything now either have to make some very serious decisions of how they're going to live in the future and in their retirement. Well, this person walks off. They've had millions upon millions of dollars. They've scammed from our innocent people that have invested with them or whatever. They get in, spend 1/6 of their time, apply for parole, and in most cases, because they aren't violent criminals, so to speak, they get back out in the street and they live the life that they were used to before. We think that's wrong. Those terms, you cannot have that type of parole acceleration at 1/6 your time. The other one that we have introduced today, this week I guess I should say, is the Citizens Arrest and Self-Defense Act. Really what it is, if someone is into your house and breaking in, and actually you hold that person or arrest them, you're not going to be eligible to be a criminal. As you read in the paper, we're in Chinatown in Toronto, the person that had robbed this store owner more than once, the store owner captured him and held him until the police got there, and he was actually the one that was going to be charged for kidnapping, if you can imagine. So we're changing that law so that actually the victim has some rights, and also if the person is in your house is threatening you in terms of self-defense to your bodily harm, there is going to be in this bill some protection for you with reasonable force actually to defend yourself without being charged as a criminal also. Anyway, this is the update, and always, if you have any questions following these, just give my office a call, either in Strathroy or Wallaceburg, or even in Ottawa. So have a great weekend. See you next week, I hope.